What's going on, guys? It's Groove, back again with another letter from the 38 letters from J.D Rockefeller to his son. So in today's video, we're going to go over letter 9, which is faith is gold. So right out the gate, he talks about how, the level of your confidence in life is going to determine the level of your achievement. No matter what you want to do in this life, if you believe you'll be successful, you will be successful. You have to have full belief behind that. He says, unshakable faith can move mountains in this world. But then he says so many losers today, they just hope. They hope they'll be successful. They'll hope that things will happen. And he says people get confused with hope and faith. He's like, they're completely different. He says you never want to hope that your life will be good. You never want to hope that, something will happen. I hope that Social Security will be there for me when I'm 65. He says you need to have faith in whatever you're trying to do in life, and it's not the same as hope. Never hope. We always just want to have faith. So when it comes to faith, some people may sit there and say, well, where does faith come from? And he says that faith comes from a very high confidence in yourself. So when it comes to confidence, you have that I can do attitude. And when you have that I can do attitude, when you truly believe that you can accomplish something, he said that this gives you abilities and skills and an energy to go out there and do the thing that you want to do. And with those abilities and skills that you get with that can-do attitude, he says this is where success comes from, because with that attitude comes the ability to solve problems. So if you're just constantly hoping or wishing that something will work out, or you don't even think it can work out, you never look for problems to solve. Like, you can't solve the problems because you just think it's not worth it anyway. So when you have the confidence to go do something in life, you're going to figure out a way how to solve those problems to accomplish that and then be successful at what you're trying to do. Another interesting thing that he talks about when it comes to, faith and confidence, he says that victory in life is a habit. So many people, they may win at something one time or they may achieve something once, but he says that victory is actually a habit. And in order to be successful throughout your life, you need to maintain this habit. You need to win all the time. And in order to maintain the habit of victory, you need to, he says that believing in yourself, again, going back to that faith and that confidence, he says that you need to, believing in yourself is a core element to this. So he says that all successful people at a base level, at a core level, they all believe that it's going to work. And when it comes to believing that something will work in your life, he says to make sure you're careful of how you talk to yourself. Like, you never want to talk to yourself like, I can't do it. I don't really believe it's going to work in the first place, but I'm going to try it anyway. Like, he says these type of words this isn't how success is built. This isn't what's going to create success in whatever you're trying to do. So you can't go into, again, whatever you're trying to do, you can't go in thinking it may not work out in the first place. He says you need to have, whatever you're trying to do, you need to have full belief. So just make sure you're careful of how you're talking to yourself. He says when it comes back to faith, he says faith is the light that illuminates your path to success. He says you should always think, I will instead of I can't, or I can compete with these people instead of I'm not good enough to compete with these people. He says the thoughts of I will always have to dominate your thinking process. Like, we are our thoughts. We are everything we think all the time. And he says you need to have I will and I can be the dominant thoughts in your mind when it comes to achieving success. And then to end off, he just says that you should regularly talk to yourself. Always tell yourself that you're better than you think you are. Never think bad thoughts. Never think I can't do this. Never sell yourself cheaply. Always think that you are bigger and better than you are. And he says when these thoughts dominate your mind, you can just be successful in whatever you strive to do in life. So that's pretty much it for this letter. I really enjoyed it. Understanding, again, the difference between faith and hope. Majority of people just hope things will work out. But he says that you need to have the faith and the confidence that whatever you're going to do in life is going to work out. Never just hope. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Hit and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in that next one. Peace.